Hello, it's Monday. And so today we're going to do some easy movements to mobilize the joints of the hands and the wrists. And it's really important that we give these bits of our bodies some attention from time to time because, we use them every day in the things that we do, carrying heavy shopping. I was just scrubbing out a pot in the sink just then a minute ago. So without further ado, let's begin. And something that's we use in yoga to kind of just wake us up and energize us is to rub the hands together. And so this is raising the energy levels, and you can really feel a warming kind of effect, can't you, in your hands when you do this. So we're raising the energy, getting us energized on a Monday morning. It's wet and a little bit miserable out there, so we're in here, staying warm and dry, and getting energized. So let's just do some easy gripping the fingers in towards the palms, and then spreading the fingers wide, and the thumb as well. The thumb joint, the carpometacarpal joint, commonly is a site of osteoarthritis and pain. And so it's really important that we mobilize these joints. Now, what about this one? Try this on for size. Moving individual fingers in and out. It reminds me of that thing that Dr. Spock used to do on Star Trek, if you recall. So this ability to isolate movements is not so easy necessarily, but there you go, you could do that. And then this is a movement that I really like, a fluid movement through the wrists, the hands and the fingers, and we call this cat pause. So you could think about moving your paws, your hands, like cat's paws as you do this. So moving the hands, and then it's a bit like doing that thing they do in Hawaii, isn't it, actually, as well? You could think of being on your holidays in Hawaii while you're doing this. And then another one that I really like, which is really good actually for the forearms, is to put your thumb on the middle finger, and you've got your fingers clenched in, flexing, and then flick the fingers out. But you can maybe hear that noise. Flicking not just the fingers, but also trying to get a little bit of an extension in the wrists. And this flicking motion, flick, 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 and do it faster, as fast as you can, extending the wrists. And before very long, your forearms begin to burn and your fingers feel like they're going to give up. So give it a shake out. Wonderful. And so thinking about that range of motion at the wrists and also into the fingers. So there's a movement that we do that I teach in my yoga sessions. So you can see maybe I'm coming from behind, taking hold of my thumb, and then extending the wrist and the elbow and gently drawing the thumb in towards me. Now I'm quite a supple kind of a person. Now at the same time, you do want to feel like your fingers are extending and not just flopping there. So I'm extending my fingers, I'm extending my wrists, and then take hold of the next finger along so that I'm gently drawing the finger in towards me. And like I said, I'm a bit, maybe a little bit too flexible in this area, but you will move in a way that suits you. Clearly, we're not all the same, are we? What do I always say? These are your bodies and you feel them and I don't. So take care. And then the little finger. And then the same on the other hand. Taking the thumb, I'm coming underneath, round the back, taking hold of the thumb, extending the elbow and extending the wrist. And then the index finger, the middle finger, and you know, depending how much time you've got, you could do some of these or all of these. And you really should notice a difference when you've done these exercises. And then relax and release. So flexing the wrist, the backs of the hands together, lifting and lowering, and then extending the wrists like you say in your prayers, lowering. And this is commonly something that people struggle with. Wrists get stiff, and difficult to take weight or bear a load through the wrist sometimes. So this is worth practicing. And then last of all, I'm going to finish with this. So we cross the arms, interlace the fingers, and then rotate the arms. And then you're trying to, as much as you can, extend the arms, and then come and extend the arms the other way. So I'm interlacing the fingers. It always reminds me of, here's the church, here's the steeple, look inside, here's the people. Do you remember that? Maybe not. And again, so this, and then you would obviously have to do that both ways. So if I change my hands around, there you go, clasp the palms together and extending the arms. So you might find that you don't fully extend the arms depending on how your wrists and hands feel, but this paying attention to those parts of us that are working hard day in, day out, and maybe not getting the attention it might warrant. And so just a few movements today for the wrists and the hands. And I hope you enjoyed that. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll be back.